Our party has been a party of many splits and divisions in the past that led to the breakup when we ourselves dropped from the majority of two-thirds majority in 1985 to a minority government, and we eventually bowed out. This was nothing, and between that time and today we have several times dismissed members from our party. The last two we dismissed before Balu and also Mr. Meredith were Tuilaepa and Tuilaepa, who are now in prison. Our two members resigned. We did not dismiss them, they just resigned. So I would not call that a major issue in our party. In fact, their departure probably on this issue consolidated the party even more.
There's a general perception that the right-hand drive has united the opposition members of Parliament, and you yourself, Mr. Prime Minister, have always believed that we need to have a stronger opposition. Could this be seen as a positive that has come out of this right-hand drive?
I think it is a positive development. My only hope is that the independents do not come together out of opposition against the right-hand drive for the sake of opposition. And I do hope that they themselves should form together into a party for the next election. Of course, it is not an easy thing, because when it comes to leadership, that is where the problem lies. But you have raised the issue, and I think it is a healthy development.
Mr. Prime Minister, finally, right throughout the right-hand drive controversy, the protesters have always maintained, or the leader of the protesters have always maintained, that they're not protesting a change of government, that they're protesting the issue here. So when they, how does that make you, does that give you more reassurance that the confidence of the people is still with you?
Well, it didn't matter to me, really. For one thing, I think there has been a very general misconception, more particularly because probably coming out from our caucus as well, that this issue was an issue championed by the leader, by me. I think what is more often forgotten is that responsibility at this level is collective. That when we do things, when we push projects, we do not give credit to any one person. It is discussed and adopted by the party, and once it is adopted, it is a party, it is a government project, not a project attributed to any one person. I think that perception has very often been missed and misinterpreted interpreted with the consequence that I think this misunderstanding has been played over and over and over again in an attempt to cause dissension in my party. What is not understood is that common responsibility is collective amongst all the members of the party caucus. This is what the caucus has opted for, especially when this project was first discussed to sensitize the consensus of the party, which eventuated. There was no opposition in the first meeting. And then, of course, the directive was acted upon by cabinet. Later on, when oppositions were mounting, that's when several began to change their minds and began to take on the call that have been raised from the dissenting views expressed.
Mr. Prime Minister, you were public enemy number one as far as the protesters of the right-hand drive were concerned. Yet on Monday when they were there, and when the leader of the protest called on them to wish you a happy birthday, there was a resounding cheer that went up for you, sir. What were your thoughts at the time?
If I had the microphone, I would have called out and I would have said, "I love you all."